Good morning, College Painting. It's Jeff Gunnis coming to you with your safety tips for the week. Today is Monday, June 15th. I'm excited to talk to you all in our next all-hands call, which will be on Wednesday, the 17th of June. That's going to be at 11 o'clock on the Pacific time and 2 o'clock East Coast time. You've already been sent the call instructions. It's a little bit different this time in that when you call in, you'll be prompted for your marketing code. That's the same code you use for painter ads online. It can be found on -G. If you don't know what your marketing code is, contact your DM and VP and they can hook you up to make sure that you're accounted for, and that's how we're going to take attendance on the next call. So the call's going to be great. I want to give you a couple of quick tips before that call, and we'll go into more detail on Wednesday. But right now, I just want to focus on our big three: ladders, lead, and harnesses. Always comes back to those big things: ladders, lead, and harnesses. So first of all, with ladders, I want to focus on extension ladders when looking at the top and the bottom. Always think top and bottom when you're thinking about extension ladders. So first things first, on the top of the extension ladder, every extension ladder that you own, whether it's 16 feet, 24 foot, 32 feet, doesn't matter, has to have a ladder mitt or it has to have a stabilizer. One of those two things. If you don't have one of those two things, you're not being safe. You'll receive a violation for that, unfortunately. Second thing is look at the bottom. If it's soft ground, turn those feet and put those into the ground. But if it's unlevel ground, make sure you're using a pivot or something to stabilize it. All of our things are coming down to either not having mitts, sliding back and forth, or sliding out. The last thing is the right ladder angle. So make sure we're doing that 4-to-1 ratio and checking that on a regular basis. Don't eyeball it, don't guess, check it every time. So that's ladders. Next is for lead. Again, we're finding that we're unfortunately have to issue violations for missing some part of the process when it comes to lead. And quite often people say, well, I wasn't aware of that. Ignorance is not a defense, right? So all you need to do, don't memorize anything, don't worry about it. All you have to do is look in your safety binder on your job site, turn to the section that says how to paint a lead house and follow that checklist. It shows you how to do everything perfectly, in order, simple language. It's impossible to mess up. If all you do is you follow the instructions in that little guide, how to paint a lead house. So again, the main thing we're finding is not having all the items of the PPE, the protective gear for your painters to wear, and also not having the containment system set up properly. So those two big things need to be done properly. Otherwise, it's an OSHA violation, an EPA violation, and also a safety violation for college work. So keep your people safe and avoid those violations. The last thing is going to be harnesses. Again, we had a couple issues with harnesses. Overall, really excited and happy with you guys. We're using harnesses out there on a consistent basis. But if you're not using the harness properly, then we're not really protecting our guys. It comes down to two things. Just like ladders is bottom and top, it's for harnesses, it's going to be anchor and slack. So anchor, are you anchoring the right point? If you have any questions about whether or not an anchor point is correct, call your SI. Don't guess. We're going to make sure we show you how to do it properly. And the next thing is the amount of slack at the line. If you have too much slack, if someone falls, it's not going to stop them before they hit the ground, and that is not causing, doing anything to prevent an accident from happening. So make sure that the slack is being taken up and that's an appropriate amount, so it's going to hold them if they do fall. So again, top to bottom for ladders. For lead, follow the play-by-play instructions we've given you. And for harnesses, check out that anchor point, check out that amount of slack. I look forward to seeing everybody on the phone call 2 days from now on Wednesday the 17th. Again, that's Wednesday the 17th, 11 o'clock in Pacific time, 2 o'clock East Coast time. Use your marketing code to chime in, and I'm looking forward to talking to you guys then. Let's be safe out there. Thanks.